Hello everyone, this is Navin here, and I'm going to be bringing you a high-round two-player strategy on Moon. This is all going to be sped up a good bit, pretty much until about round 15, I think. So in this beginning, we get a shitty-ass spawn, really. I don't think I even get any zombies at all. But you just want to knife like crazy until the second alarm goes off, and just get out of there. Don't even bother trying to stay in there. There's really no reason to stay down there. It doesn't help you at all. Now make sure you get your spacesuit and put it on with the up D-pad. You shouldn't really need this information for a high round strategy, but I'll let you know. We stayed in this first room until about round 4. You can see it was a little hectic in there, but we had a insta-go. You can leave earlier, it really doesn't matter. We were just trying to get some points with knifing and shit. I just hold X with my index finger, walk back and forth, and just knife like crazy. That's all I do when I'm hitting these windows. Right here he goes down, so I go down, grab the MPL just in case I need some. You gotta kill quick people, go back up, pick them up. Pretty easy to pick them up if you know what you're doing. We're just gonna get some point whoring with my handgun. Point whoring is always good. So let's just get through this round 4. Alright, round 4 done. The space dude is a little bit of a pain in the ass. We're gonna hold down here. I hold this window off pretty much, and he holds right there by the door and window. He lets him come out of the window just because it's a pain in the ass to guard the window and guard the door at the same time. So you just let him kind of come out. Plus you get drops that way. And there's the red space dude. He spawns here in a minute. He's not really that big of a pain in the ass, but he will take your perk. So don't run into him. He's hard to kill in the later rounds. So you can kind of just, if you're running the rape train, you don't even need to worry about him. I would just run away from him. We end up killing him and actually glitching him out. So, which is pretty interesting, we'll say the least. And we don't do it on purpose. The game did it on itself. I don't consider cheating if the game fucks up and it happens to be for your benefit. The game's fucked up plenty of times for not my benefit, so I'll take any glitches towards my benefit as long as I'm not physically doing them. I was throwing my grenades because I thought there was actually a max ammo, but there wasn't. So we're just going to blast away this guy staying here. We stay in here about round 8. You want to try to get a crawler, or at least leave one zombie maybe running. Because you can, if you're lucky, you can get the hacking device and actually hack through most of the doors, and it makes it a lot cheaper. I think it's only like 200 points to hack a door. It takes a long time. I think it takes like a minute or something like that. But there's the power right there. You just want to go up these doors. You just want to go all the way up the stairs past the pyramid. You should know the level a little bit. I'm not going to explain the level for you. This is a high round strategy, therefore you should know the level partially. You can't go on high rounds without knowing the level already. So, I mean, don't complain that I'm speeding through all the level and it gets confusing. You should pretty much know the level a decent bit. And you really don't even need to be in this space station that much. The whole time you're pretty much not going to be in there at all. Actually, you want to stay out of there because if you get the red dude in there, he's a pain in the ass when he goes through those doors. You'll run through a door and he'll grab you and take your perk and teleport you somewhere. But if he grabs you and you can just push back on your joystick, you can see we're getting Jug right now. I'm actually going to go run a circle so he can get Jug and we can pack a punch and do what we got to do. I recommend keeping your M1911 so you can upgrade it. That way you can get the Mustang and Sally's. Since there's a 3-gun perk in this map, it's very useful to have your Mustang and Sally's because you can still get 2 other guns. And I didn't mention it, but he actually hacked the AK-47, so we upgraded our AK-47s, and when we buy ammo for it now, it's only 600 points, I believe. And when I say hack, there's like a little thing on these desks that you can pick up. I think I show it here a little bit. I hope I do. I hope I'm not that dumb. There's like a little hacking device. You hold X, but if you get it, you'll lose your space shoot. So you have to choose between the two. You can't just keep it. Well, you can, but there's certain areas. If you go, then you'll die without a space suit. So when you get the hacking device, you can hack guns. You can hack vending machines that you already have. You can actually put. I think you can put. I haven't tried it yet, but I've been told you can put your perk back. It'll give you some money back, and you can actually get your perk. So if you get a perk and you're like, actually, I don't want this perk anymore, you can actually put it back. I'm pretty sure. So I said you can hack guns. You can hack the box. You can give yourself another pool for 600 points, or you can actually let somebody, after you give yourself the second pool, you can give the gun that you got to somebody else. You can also hack other players to get 500 points. We're just staying in this room to get some points, more or less. It's pretty easy to run out here. The low gravity makes it really easy to get around guys, and you don't get double swiped as much. Right here, we're just going to go point whore, get some points gathered up. With the AK hacked, you can get ammo for so cheap, so you can just sit in here and just like shoot the fuck out of these zombies as they run towards you, and you rack up on some points. If you rape train it while you're in here, you can. We got over 9,000. Over 9,000 points. So it was it's a pretty good little thing. But if you're doing high round strategy, it's a bit of a pain in the ass. You don't want to stay in there too long because it takes hours and hours and hours to go to like 50 plus. We only made it to 35. I only made it that far, but there's not really a flaw in my strategy. It was because first time I got lagged out from my one buddy. The second time I ended up dying and somebody pulled a stupid stunt and they didn't have Jug. The third time we ended up getting disconnected from Black Ops server, which has never happened to me before, and I didn't even get the error for some reason because I wasn't recording because I turned it off and I forgot to turn it back on because I'm an idiot. But we're just sitting outside of the biodome door right now. You can hold here for a round or two, but I don't really like it, honestly. It's not the best place. Where we go and hold anyway, it's perfectly fine. So right here, we actually get there's the excavation, I think is what they're called, the excavation devices, and they'll destroy parts of they'll decompress parts of the level and like block off two parts of the tunnel. There's 3 of them that come down. There's 2 that block off tunnel and then 1 that decompresses the biodome. Really, you don't want any of them down. You want to get rid of all of them. You get 1,000 points for actually hacking them. So right here, I'm just running them around, rape training them. And unfortunately, you'll see here in a second, I'm like, oh, well, at least I can go hit the box and go get Flopper since I'm over here. And I got nothing else to do. So I'm hitting the box, I'm running around. All's good, not really having any problems. Zombies aren't even close to me. I do this a couple times, and eventually, that was the, what's it called? Quantum entanglement device or something. What happened, right, you can't tell, but it lagged out on me, and I ended up fucking dying because of it. I was pretty pissed off, but that was the only reason it happened. But with that entanglement device that I picked up, which you can throw it down, it'll either kill zombies, randomly teleport you somewhere, give you a weapon of some sort, which could be either a regular weapon or pack-a-punch weapon. You can see he's just running back out to the AK because it's more safe to be outside. Don't stay inside. Just get outside as fast as possible. You don't want to stay in there at all. There's a reason I'm showing you all this. Since we went down already and we already got Jug and Speed Cola switches. You need to go down and switch Speed Cola back to Jug. I don't think he actually does it here, now that I'm thinking about it. We might have already went down. But we need to go, because I don't have Jug right away, or I won't have Jug right away unless we go back and switch it. So right now he's running all the way back to actually change that excavator, because he never actually made it there. So right here you'll see he comes out, there's these little podiums, he's looking for it, he can't find the podium. Right there. Get the hack device out, hack it. A little thing will pop up, a little loading bar will pop up. You pretty much just need to do that. Then you get your suit, run back. You get 1,000 points for hacking, it'll unblock the thing. You'll know there's a big warning that comes on, like a lady says, excavating device, it's going to decompress, blah, blah, blah. It'll give you a couple warnings, it'll say it'll do it in 60 seconds, it'll say it'll do it in 30 seconds, and then it'll be done. Right now he has the device, and let's see what he's going to do. You can actually hack the Pack-a-Punch too. If you hack the Pack-a-Punch while you're down there, it'll actually raise the gate for you, and you can Pack-a-Punch in ease, I guess. You can also hit the box with it. I'll show you. Right now he's just taking the guns. You hit it once, then he just hacked it. Another gun pops up, and you hack it again, and voila. Now somebody can get that gun if they want. It's like a perk drop. Anybody can pick it up. You have to walk up and you just hit X. And so now you can give guns to people. You can give points. They're giving you the options that you guys have been asking for, but they're making it almost a gameplay type of thing, which I actually like. I really like what they did with the hacking device, and I'm really happy they did it. Hopefully they keep it when they come down to the next game they make. Since they're not putting any more map packs, I'm hoping they're going to put out some sort of zombie game if they're smart. Treyarch really should put out some sort of zombie game. If they don't, they're just going to put out Call of Duty with zombies in it anyway. There's no way they're going to stop doing this, in my opinion. So hopefully they keep the hacking device in the new ones if they ever make new ones. So he's going to kill the guy. And I actually don't know what's exactly about to happen. So there's a Bowie knife. It's on top of one of the staircase. You can only get it if you jump with the decompressed air off. I think he showed it briefly once. He just kind of pointed at it. Uh, it's in a very strange spot, and most people don't even know it's there. I didn't know it was there until he pointed it out for me. So right here, we're just going to go back to this spot, I believe, and camp it up. I believe that's what we're doing. Yep, so this is the spot. You just want to sit right here and just camp like crazy. Right here, I'm going to get a fire sale, and he's just throwing a couple Gersh devices so I can get it and get back to the spot. So pretty much that you don't want to open that door behind us. It's one of the rooms from the actual laboratory. Don't open that door. You want to keep it closed. Right here, what's happening? Okay, we're gonna guard it, I think. Oh, I'm running another loop. I don't know why I left this in here. Well, I'm not editing it again because I've already done it like 3 times. I'm running another rape train so he can go to the excavator. You can also do it at the end of the realm with a crawler, and it's a lot fucking easier. But the reason we do it this way is if it does, I think it's probably doing the biodome. If it hits the biodome, it'll make it a lot more of a pain in the ass to actually get guys grouped up in the biodome. So we just sit here with the rape guns and just, or the ray guns and just rape like fucking crazy. Right here, we're throwing Gersh devices. You can hack the perks. Any perk will give you a max ammo if you hack it. You have unlimited ammo, basically. This is what we do. We just sit here and shoot like crazy. We make it to round 35 just camping here, and then we ended up lagging out. That's when you start running rape trains after that. This is what happens when you hack a max ammo. And we actually get this is where the Space Dude gets glitched out. You'll see him like sliding towards the Gersh device here in a second. Like slide, like where I was like, whoa, what the fuck? He's sliding towards the Gersh device, and now he's sliding towards us at an extreme rate of speed. Luckily, my buddy jumps away, but I don't. I throw a Gersh device, and I'm pretty sure he actually got sucked up into it, and we never saw him for the rest of the game. That's not my fault. I can't really help that. This is actually a different game. We're not playing the same game, but I'm going to show you one of my preferred path to run in the biodome. It has been decompressed, but you can run this while it's not decompressed. There's so many routes you can run in the biodome. Just pick one. There's islands you can run around, but I like running up and down this hallway just because you just run to one side. They all run to one side. You run down the other side. It's really simple, especially if it's decompressed. It's really easy to run in here. And once you get to, like I said, we camped till 35. After 35, this is pretty much exactly what we would do. And with every time you get a drop, you easily get a max ammo every time. You don't get drops from the wave gun really ever, so you have to use other weapons. But that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and see ya.